right, we got Garcelle buying her second home as the opener of the episode. That's what I like to see. And what else I like to see is the effortless haute couture look she's giving in this confessional. She's giving a gold eyelid with a beautiful gold yellow canary diamond necklace, honey, sitting in here looking like money with the ruffles laying just so it's an effortless lay. It's not like them stiff ruffles they be having on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The ruffle is just laying as it's supposed to. The ruffle's like, honey, I don't have anything to do today. Do you? Oh, and she's getting a beach house. That's my girl. That's my girl. I'm gonna get a beach house too. Well, we gonna get house one first, but we working on it. We working on it. Child, if Garcelle can't find a man, ain't no hope for any of us. Ain't no hope. I'm just realizing that. If she can't find a man, child, I should hang it up. I should hang it the fuck up. I ain't telling you to give up, but I'm gonna give up. If I'm competing with her, fuck it. Fuck it. I can do it, child. I think I could get myself my own house, but a man, I think it would be easier to get a house. I do. But girl, you bought a house near the Pacific Ocean. Child, that ocean cold and stinky. All that seaweed on the beach, but I'm happy for you, girl, but you could have gotten something in Miami for that kind of money. But California. Yay. See, she got on full-on pants and a poncho at the beach. That water is cold, girl. It's cold. Cute investment property, but cold-ass water. Meanwhile, across town, the chip heifer goes to lunch with a disheveled-looking Erica Jane. Honey, did they take your shapewear in this bankruptcy settlement? Because that waist should be cinched. And you trying to hide its lack of cinch with this jean jacket gives me teen pregnancy. And you're too old to pull off that look. Let me make sure the sound is working. I don't want to miss any of these reads. Erica walking in saying to the chip heifer, you look lonely. Well, Erica, you look unkempt. And your extensions are improperly applied. Girl, the kitchen closing in 15 minutes and they at a diner. I guess this was on Erica's budget. Erica's seeming to take glee in Rena's mama's health issues. It's going to crush her. It's torture. We know you going through. You ain't got to be happy Rena is too, heifer. Oh! Chip heifer in the midst of her mess still finds a way to jam Erica a little bit. Diana said she was going to fire up her jet. Meanwhile, Erica has downgraded from the private jet to Spirit Air. Then again, my broke ass don't go nowhere, so it is what it is. But I'd rather stay home than be on Spirit. I wish we had a jet. One day we will be flying on Air Rodgers. Oh, God. Crystal. That's it. I'm not going to waste my breath on you. You aren't worth hot carbon dioxide. I can't believe it, but I am with Kyle wishy-washy ass Richards. If you ain't gonna say it, leave that shit on the playground. Sutton said, I don't see color. She did not say anything horrific or dark about race. Stop painting people like that. Stop playing with things this serious. Now, if you want to talk about the heifer's tacky dresses, honey, go ahead. Go ahead. I want you to attack that shit like a junkyard dog. Go after those kitten heels. Go after her house that took too long to finish with that kind of a budget. Go after her ugly husband. Go after her spindly legs. But stop painting her to be something she ain't. This is the same shit we went through with lion-ass Phaedra and Carlos King, if he'll ever address it on his podcast. Also, Crystal, why are you so bitten bound on not repeating what she said? Like, why is that your sticking point? Why do you need to bring up she said something, but you ain't gonna say what it is? I will say at least you're creating a plot line out of nothing, but your plot line is also nothing. It's actually worse than nothing. It's a negative. It's a filthy lie from the pit of hell, like that hairdo. Oh, Kathy's stopping by Kyle's. So nice of her to slum it with this part of the family. Oh my God, that Hermes is everything. Ooh, oh, it looks so rich. It's wine and crocodile. It's wine-colored crocodile. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, Kyle knows her sister don't play the bullshit. She closed the door so them dogs wouldn't be eating off the counter. Okay. You can eat at everybody's house, buddy's house. It might be a cat, a dog, or a mouse, dog or a mouse. I wouldn't put my lips upon it, wouldn't put my lips upon it. Check it for hair, if you care. 'Cause I said you can eat at everybody's house. It might be a cat, a dog, or a mouse. A cook could be a louse. You can eat at everybody's house. This is a silly show. I tell you, this is a silly show. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, wait, this is Diana, not Kathy Hilton. These white heifers be interchangeable. I'm sorry, they confuse us, I confuse them. First I thought it was Diana, then I thought it was Kathy, now it's Diana. They both rich. Now we gotta promote Paris's reality show. Okay, girl. Diana said her baby was getting a bit too brave, like a drunk. Walking around, hitting things. Oh my God. You called your baby a drunk. It just rolled off the tongue like a drunk. We can end the season here like a drunk. Oh my God. Babies are drunks. I can't. It's really what it is. Oh, Garcelle, you better show Jackie Christie how to do an all-black look.
Appreciate it.
Oh, and Sutton. God. It's just the top hurts like a hangover. Gee, I mean, you got out of that car with the heels, and I was like, okay, ooh, ugly. Ugly. Jeez. How does everything you wear manage to take away from your bosom but accentuate your belly? And then you got this big Luann Decept statement necklace, or maybe that's a part of the shitty sweater. Sutton's gonna say, I look a little tousled. You look a little terrible. So now Sutton says, well, Crystal and I talked about this over the summer, and I told her a story. All right, let's get to the tea. Okay, Sutton said she looked out and saw her kid was friends with kids of other races, and Sutton said that's how it should be, and Crystal said, okay, but that's not enough. We need to do more work. Both statements I agree with. Where is the darkness? And they had her on film saying this, so it ain't like we second guessing. We have it on camera. Sadly, Lois passed right before the girls' trip, but Rinna gone power through. I could see the trip being a good distraction at a time like this. I mean, you know, when Pete passed, I moved across the country. I needed so much of a distraction, so I understand. And then we hop on the private jet and head off. So now that we've sat down to dinner, Rinna asks, so what have I missed? And everybody gets real quiet and we get into the conversation Crystal had about what Sutton said. So Sutton says, now look, we all know me and my character. I just don't want any untruths to be said. So let's bring it out into the light. Crystal pipes up, well, as you know, I was uncomfortable with what was being said, but we've gone through it. Sutton said, then why bring it up? Then all of a sudden, it's not what she said, but the tone was heavy and uncomfortable. Oh, God. The chip heifer said, wait, hold on. You said it was dark. Wait, now Crystal gonna say words are like a Rorschach? Now, I know what a Rorschach is. I know the whole ink blot shit. Words are not like that. Words have definitions. They have connotations, an implied definition, and then they have their actual definition. If I say toaster, you might even think an air fryer. You might think a traditional toaster, a toaster oven, but it's going to be in the toaster family. You're not going to think of the planet Pluto. You're not going to think of a dog. You're not going to think of a cat. You're going to think of something toaster-esque. Garcelle's trying to follow, and she's like, okay. And Crystal gonna say, I know these are big words. We know what a Rorschach test is. We get it. We're just confused as how words are like that. Maybe you don't understand the words you're using. Diana said, oh, well, she's the youngest in the group. Chip Heifer said 30 ain't a baby. And it ain't. We grown and grassed. We getting ready to fill out our AARP. Sutton said, look, I'm coming from a place of love. This is the second time you've tried to assassinate my character, and it makes me uncomfortable about my friendship with you. And you love the word uncomfortable. Oh, God, now Heifer Jane piping up. This is just what I was saying last year. This is apples and oranges. You married a thief and a fraud, and we just want to know if you were playing Bonnie to his Clyde. Oop, Chip Heifer said, did you exaggerate or make something up? Erica says, so what do you think Crystal is accusing you of? And Sutton says, I don't want any insinuation about my character. Sutton, you should have said she's accusing me of being racist or prejudiced. And that's what she's doing, and that's foul. We got more than enough real racial issues to deal with. We don't need any fake ones. And this is sad and why some racial reports go unheard, because you got assholes like this out here faking the funk. And it also goes to show the difference between black and brown, because you're able to play this game where we look at this much more seriously. This is a really bad look for you, Crystal, just like the robe you have on. Oh! Erica said it. I can't believe it. I'm with Erica on this one. You just want her to say she doesn't think you're a racist. And I agree with Renna. This is when it gets dangerous, because you're putting out a juicy carrot out there for anybody to come and bite, and people will fill in the blanks. And I'm glad that they showed the conversation and what Sutton said. Because I was like, if she had said something foul, they would have gotten rid of her like they got rid of Jeannie on Salt Lake City. They ain't playing no more. And now everybody's kind of turning against Crystal, as they should. And this is the thing, Crystal, nobody is trying to police you. If you had said that was a dark, heavy conversation, we would have been fine with it. It was your omission of what she had said that was so dark. It's your, I'm not going to repeat it. That's what makes it dangerous, and you're old enough to understand that. So now Sutton's standing up for herself. I said nothing wrong. I said nothing bad. And this is the truth. I didn't bring it up. Yes, you did. Crystal, you brought this shit up. I mean, she's bringing the drama, but this isn't good drama. This isn't interesting. All of a sudden is mad. She said you did it, and you do this with your friends. You make up lies about them behind their back. You need to stop it, because I like you. Go ahead, Sutton. Oh, and now Sutton's like, I just know things. Sutton said two can play at this game. You want to bring up things and not say what needs to be said? I can throw a rumor out there too. In the confessional, Sutton says, look, this heifer will attach herself to the highest heifer in the group and do anything to get there. She a cutthroat Kern. And Renna gonna co-sign it. She said, I heard about it. I wasn't gonna bring it to the group. But now that it's here, I'm gonna co-sign it. I can see it. I can absolutely see it. And that's why she had time to do this show, because she ain't got no real friends to hang out with. Kyle is choosing to focus on what serves her and not what could have hurt me or people of color. Don't you bring us into your bullshit. Don't you bring us into your shit. Leave me the fuck out of it as a people of color. You ain't speaking for me. Zip the lip. Kyle's like, look, if I miss something, run it by me again. Tell us what made you feel the way you feel. Otherwise, how are we supposed to correct our actions? I done had it. So we go over the little conversation again, and now Garcelle says, this wasn't problematic to me. And Crystal, you was really hoping you was gonna get a black girl on your side, not for no bullshit. Oh, Garcelle said, what I've taken offense to is that you alluded that it could be really, really bad. It's not even problematic. Saying you want your kid to be friends with people from other races, I don't find that problematic. I don't. I don't find her sentiment of this is how it should be problematic. I don't. Does it take more work for us to get there? Yes. But what she said isn't an issue. And for Crystal to act like it was is a problem. That's problematic. That's dark. And that was the shit. Yeah, Crystal, you gotta go. And take Diana with you. Sutton can stay, Broke Erica can stay, the Chip Heifer can stay, Messy Kyle can stay.